High above the sleepy village of Wind Grove, where the clouds brushed the earth and the wind whispered secrets through pine trees, stood the dark, jagged silhouette of Mount Grithal. Legends told of a dragon who ruled its peaker beast of fire and fury named Vorther. Vorther was no ordinary dragon. His scales shimmered like molten gold, and his breath could melt stone. For centuries, he slumbered within the mountain's core, but recently, tremors shook the earth, and black smoke began curling from the summit. The dragon had awakened every month. Wind Grove sent an offering grain, livestock, and gold to appease the beast, but it was never enough. Fields burned, livestock vanished. The villagers lived in fear, but not everyone was afraid. Among the villagers were for friends smart, brave, and curious beyond their years. Lena, the inventor, could build anything out of scraps. Theo, the strategist, always 5 steps ahead. Merrin, the herbalist, knew every plant and potion. Jax, the coder and tinkerer, had rigged up gadgets the town didn't even understand. Together, they formed the Bright Sparks, a secret club dedicated to solving Wind Grove's mysteries, and the greatest mystery of all, how to defeat a dragon. One chilly evening, the Sparks met in their treehouse. "We can't keep living like this," said Lena, slamming a book shut. "Vorther is just one creature. We can outsmart him." "With what?" Theo asked. "Our homework and slingshots." "No," said Jax with a grin. "With tech." The plan was daring, dangerous, possibly insane, but it was their only chance. The plan: Merrin would craft a sleeping gas from rare herbs found in the misty bogs. Jax would build a launchable drone to deliver the gas. Lena would design a trapper mechanical cage reinforced with steel from the abandoned mine. Theo would coordinate the attack, drawing Vorther to the perfect spot. After weeks of work, the day came. The kids climbed the mountain under the cover of fog, setting up the trap near the dragon's cave. Theo, with a voice-amplifying device, taunted the dragon just enough to lure him out. Vorther emerged with a roar that shook the sky. "Run," Theo yelled. As the dragon chased him, Lena triggered the trap. Huge steel arms snapped around the beast. Jax launched the drone, and Merrin's gas hissed into the air. Vorther thrashed and burned. But the sparks didn't falter. The cage held, the gas worked, and the mountain echoed with the fading growl of a sleeping dragon. Then Lena threw the final switch. A cooling blast, powered by water from the mountain stream and a freezing potion Merrin had brewed, surged through the cage. The dragon's molten scales turned brittle. With one last cry, Vorther shattered into pieces, no longer fire and fury, but cooled stone. The village rejoiced. No more offerings, no more fear. Wind Grove remembered the kids not just as heroes, but as proof that wit, teamwork, and courage could defeat even the fiercest fire. And Mount Grithal, it stood quiet once more. But the Sparks, they were just getting started.